This is a situation where the headline screams panic, but the reality on the ground screams war. If you are watching this, you might have seen the viral posts claiming that the Sultan of Sokoto, His Eminence Saad Abubakar III, has fled his palace due to bandit attacks. The image of the spiritual leader of millions running for safety is terrifying. But today, Thursday, November 27th, 2025, we are going to separate the fear from the facts. We are broadcasting this special deep dive analysis to tell you exactly what is happening in the seat of the caliphate. We are going to look at the rumor of the Sultan escaping, the terrifying rise of a new terror group called Lakurawa that is actually sweeping through the villages, and the heartbreaking reality of the people who are actually fleeing. Let's get straight to the gist. First, let's address the elephant in the room. Did the Sultan flee? Based on every verifiable report from Sokoto today, the answer is no. The Sultan is in his palace. In fact, just days ago, he was publicly urging the Nigerian Air Force and the military to sustain the onslaught against these criminals. He has been holding meetings with security chiefs. So, why is this headline trending? It is trending because the security situation around him has collapsed to a point where people believe anything is possible. When you hear that bandits are operating just kilometers from the state capital, the rumor mill starts to spin. This headline is a symptom of the fear gripping the Northwest. It is fake news, but it is born from a very real panic. But here is the shocking truth that is actually worse than the Sultan fleeing. While the Sultan is safe in his palace, the villagers are fleeing by the thousands. We have confirmed the reports that a new deadly terror group known as Lakurawa has taken over multiple local government areas in Sokoto and Kebbi states. This is not your normal banditry. This is different. Security sources and locals confirm that this group is not just kidnapping for ransom. They are imposing their own government. They are entering villages in Tangaza, Gudu, and Ilela. They are collecting zakat and taxes from farmers. They are whipping people for playing music on their phones. They are confiscating cattle. They are effectively ruling these communities. This is why the headline says, sweeping multiple villages. It is not a hit and run, it is an occupation. The villagers are leaving their ancestral homes, sleeping in the bushes, and flooding into IDP camps because their towns have been conquered by this foreign-backed group linked to the Sahel insurgents. Related talk, the rise of Lakurawa. I want to engage you on this family. We need to talk about this new threat. For years, we dealt with bandits who wanted money. Now, we are dealing with Lakurawa who want territory. These guys are reportedly from Mali and Niger Republic. They are heavily armed with sophisticated weapons. Some say better than what our police have. If they can take over villages just a few hours from the Sultan's palace, does it matter if the Sultan fled or not? The Sultanate's territory is being eaten up piece by piece. Is the government playing catch-up? We heard the military has declared them a terrorist organization, but declarations don't stop bullets. The people of Sokoto need boots on the ground, not paper designations. Now, let's connect this to the wider picture. Remember the Kebbi school abduction just last week? Remember the Niger State Catholic school attack? This is all part of the same deteriorating security architecture in the Northwest. The bandits are emboldened. They sense weakness. When the Sultan of Sokoto himself has to come out and say that the North is the worst place to live due to insecurity, you know the water has passed the bridge. The fear is that if this Lakurawa group is not crushed now, Sokoto could become the new Borno. The humanitarian crisis. We also have to talk about the people. Reports from Vanguard and Punch paint a grim picture. Families in Tureta and Danje Shuni are abandoning their homes. We are talking about women and children sleeping under trees in the cold Harmattan wind because their houses are no longer safe. These are the people fleeing. They don't have private jets. They don't have heavy security details like the Sultan. They only have their legs. And while the internet argues about whether the Sultan ran away, these people are starving. Conclusion. So the headline was a clickbait exaggeration about the Sultan, but it was an understatement about the villages. The Sultan is seated, but his kingdom is burning. The shocking part is not that a VIP fled, it is that a foreign terror group is administering justice and collecting taxes on Nigerian soil in 2025. If you want to stay updated on the Lakurawa threat and the true situation in the north, please take a second to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. We bring you the truth behind the panic. What do you think? Why is the government struggling to contain this new Lakurawa group? And do you think the Sultan is safe in Sokoto? Let me know in the comments.